Hi, hey, welcome or welcome back to Solace. My name is Jine, Jine, or Jen, Jin, and today we're going to have an encouragement video. I'm not going to be pulling anything out of you, only putting things in. Pause. But with that being said, I just want to get straight into it. If you like what I have to say, like the video. If you dislike what I have to say, dislike the video. If you like me, subscribe. And if you like what I have to say, share it with people you may feel can gain something from this, because that's kind of the point. Well, today we're just going to talk about you only fail when you quit. Now, this mindset in things like situations that you could pretty easily discern the idea that you have no real gain from inputting so much energy into. Of course, you avoid those situations to the degree that you can, but of course, as well as humans, we're going to find ways around the obvious, and we're going to 9 times out of 10 have to put our hands on the stove to learn the hard way, unfortunately. In those situations, if you're in that situation, just do as much as you can to take care of yourself while you put yourself through it, because I promise you, you won't want to go through it again after you do. Now, when it comes to other things that you do have a chance at that is viable, you have to be willing to understand that you're going to fuck up. You're going to, quote unquote, lose certain things, certain aspects, maybe even the prospect of what it is. But you only fail when you quit. Losing and failing are completely separate things. You didn't lose anything. But to fail at it means you have given up any prospect of it happening. Losing just means you lost for now. Failing means you lost forever. Why would you want that? Or furthermore, why would you allow that for yourself? Especially in something that you know you have the undetermined passion behind, to then push yourself forward and propel and excel at said thing. But because of a few times not going in your way, you said fuck it. I'm gonna guilt trip you for a second. Not only is that very selfish, but it's cowardly. Because you know deep in your heart, given a couple more chances, the opportunity to embarrass yourself, to feel as though you don't know what you're doing, and to learn from those things, you're not giving yourself that. You're not giving yourself access to that part of yourself that needs to grow. And in doing so, not only are you holding yourself back, you're holding back your future and those other people around you, because growth spreads just like the plague. If you're doing well, then I promise you the people around you will want to start to do better as well. So I say that to say, first you need to start to understand you only fail when you quit. When you decide to give up. It's only when you decide to give up. It's not when anyone else decides to give up. It's not when anyone else decides you should give up. It's when you decide to give up. So why give up? Well, as I said at the beginning, if it's something that you can have the discernment for, or people who love you and genuinely can probably discern your environment around you a little bit better, have told you multiple times, you should probably give up on that. Give it some actual conscious thought and put yourself in the circumstance outside of your shoes, to look inside of your perspective in your situation, to understand whether or not you really should be in it. Okay? Because, like I said, your brain will find ways to convince you that what you're doing is what you should be doing, even if it isn't. That's just how it is. Unfortunately, the brain will gaslight you as much as you allow it to. But in the circumstance that it is not that, and it is something that could even push you towards a destined goal, why would you keep that from yourself? You know? What do you gain from taking that away? There's nothing wrong with giving something a break and coming back to it later on if that's what you want to do. 100%. Get to it. But if this is a passion, or this is something that you have devoted an indescribable amount of time and energy into, and eventually at a point in time you just said fuck it because fuck it, well, what did you do it for then? Why did you start? There are going to be things we do that we do just to find out that we do not like. But if you love this thing, if this thing lights a fire in your heart and you decide to let that fire die, well, now I can't say that on YouTube, but you're hurting yourself. You are. And for what? Because of fear? I understand fear can be pretty limiting. It can do a lot of things to the human brain. It can condition you to believe that you should not do certain things that you should be doing. I understand 100%. But for as much as I understand that you understand it is only that. It is only a limiting belief. It is only the thing that you choose to allow to take you away from yourself. If you don't allow it, it won't happen. If you're scared of spiders and you one day decide to go up to the spider and do what you do to the spider, pause, that sounds so freaky. I just don't want to say you killed the spider because I'm working on my empathy these days, man. You do what you got to. Well, now you've taken the action that's taking you from one side of the wall to the other. You have now faced your fear. You understand? Of course you do, because you're so fucking smart. But you choose to act a little stupid. You don't have to do that anymore. It's okay, take the mask off. Okay, I'm talking to you, okay? Yes, you know what you're doing. You need to stop doing that. Please, because there's work to be done. There's things to be doing, okay? For you, for others, for the others after those, there's a lot of things to be done. And like I said, I understand fear can be a thing, but it's only what you allow it to be at the end of the day. That's basically all I really had to say about it for today. Thank you very much for watching, man. If you enjoyed what I had to say, share it with anybody you may feel needs to hear this message. My name is John. This has been Solace. And I love all of you little monkeys. I love all of my little monkeys.